on a daily basis. But down here in the notes I got for you, all you have to do is go to kdp.com and you can become a self-book publishing author for Amazon. It's not so much about you worrying about who locally gonna buy your book. It's about you connecting and having a title, keywords, and tag words, and things that you're writing about, things that you know about. You can write about fantasy, romance, decree books, ministry books. Like my books are Root of My Pain. So you guys, all you have to do is go to KDP and set up your account. Name your publishing company. Terry, you got a book yourself, several of them. You got a testimony out this world. And I am so inspired by people like you, Ebony Golden, so many of us women, Alelia Bundles, who is Madam C.J. Walker's great-great-granddaughter. They contact me and I feel so empowered. Evelyn Gill, who stands up there in the office up there. I'm looking at people and I'm looking at women who are doing something. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. So go on KDP today. And you can always come back to this video. And that's what these videos are for, is to give you free information so that you go and do the work. When I charge $10 an hour, it's because I'm going to do the work for you. You're going to come in here and I'm going to help you with your website. I'm going to do your book. You need me to do everything. That's why we charge 10 per hour. People that need you to edit their book, they charge for that because it takes time to read your stuff and all of that. And you just find out who can bless you and do it at a reasonable cost that you can afford. Some people are $30 for every 50 words or, you know, something like that. But, you know, set a price that's feasible. And then that person, we want to get connected with someone here at the Souls Right House. We have an in-house person. Her name is Susan Davison, who is through the Honey Rock Victorious Church International. And so she is an editor and a retired school teacher. So you want to get connected with people who, number one, want to do it as a hobby, want to do it because they want to. And number one, they're going to be good at it. Okay. But go in here and go to KDP. And then once you go to KDP, it's going to take you through a couple of steps. It's going to ask you, after you fill out your information, put in your address, where you want your royalties to come from. You know what I'm saying? Because they pay you on a monthly basis. Okay. So you tell them if you want them to mail you a check or to do a direct deposit. Okay. But once you go into KDP, it gives you all the information. Then you're going to put in your book description. So go ahead and name your title. It's going to ask you for your book details. So who is the author, who contributed, who is the editor, and you don't have to publish the book right away. Go in and number three, get your free ISBN number. People say, what is an ISBN? An ISBN is this number right here that goes on the back of your book. Okay. This right here is your ISBN. So when your book goes into the store, go into the library, or people are selling your books, they're able to scan that barcode so you can keep up with how many books that you're selling in the book system. Okay. So people in libraries associate your book with ISBN numbers. So that is book publishing language. Okay. So when you call a store and say, yes, I have an ISBN number, they know it, they go straight to the computer and they love it on you. Okay. Because your title don't really mean nothing to them. Okay. Unless you're Michelle Obama. Okay. Or something like that. Till you become a #1 bestseller, then your name becomes big. But other than that, your name is associated with an ISBN. But then you go in and then you own your copyright. No one can steal the title of your book. Be careful of giving out titles of your book. Don't tell people the titles of your books. Wait till your book is completed and then announce your book once it's completed. Okay. Once you go through all these steps and it says, okay, your book will be published in 72 hours, then you can announce your book, because now you got 3 days to get yourself kind of hyped up, get the website together and things of this nature, and draw in the people that's going to help you complete the process. Okay. That's what it's all about. It's completing the process. Because once you complete the process, the book is out there. It's up to you to market yourself. Get out there and speak, go to your church, go to people that's going to support you, but then use social media as a platform, and that becomes your brand. Then it allows you to create your book cover. So it's going to ask you, do you have a book cover? If you don't have a book cover, now some people, I'm going to put this other link down here. You can go to postermywall.com, and I'll put that down in the notes for you as well. And when you go to Poster My Wall, you can type in the notes. Once you go in, it says create a new design. It's going to ask you in the search bar, inspiration. Just type in book cover, and it's going to pull up hundreds of book covers. And some things are copywritten, so you may have to change the picture, but that's what you want to do anyway. You want to go out here and take a picture. You want some tree pictures? Go outside and take your phone and take some beautiful tree pictures and upload them to your phone and to your website or to your computer. And as you're creating your book, you can upload that tree you just created and took a picture of, and replace a picture with a picture. I use a lot of things. I'm going to put another link down here for you. PZAP. PZAP is a good way to take pictures and change the font, the sizing of it. If you need to change the sizing of your picture, it's a photo editor. So if you want to turn it into a cartoon, you might want to take a picture of one of your kids and turn them into a cartoon and make them a character in your book. Well, see, those are all kind of tools and things that you can do that are free. And I'm going to write these tools down for you. Okay. So what I just put down for you is, first of all, Poster My Wall. PosterMyWall.com. This is going to allow you to create book covers, flyers, etc. Okay, so once you go in, it even allows you to create videos, promotional videos for your brand. And then I told you to go to PZAP, which is PIZAP.com. And this is a photo editor. It lets you go in there and change it to black and white. It can be funkadelic. It can be a cartoon, but it gives you tools. These are free tools that you can utilize to go in and utilize your tools that are free, and create and be very creative. And kids are able to do this as well. So once again, when it comes to the book creator cover, you can create your own and then upload it. It gives you that option. Or it's going to give you an option of launching the launch book creator. So just launch the book creator, and then you can upload your own pictures once again, and it'll give you different styles of books and play with it. It's going to give you certain tools at the bottom. It'll say a paintbrush. That means you can change the colors. It's going to give you a tool that's going to show different shapes. That means that's a page layout. So you might want it to be the page to be a little different. So you just click on it and play around with the tools before you make your final decision. And you can call us anytime down here at the Souls Writing Center and say, hey, I am here on KDP and I'm stuck. What do I do? And that's what we do. We want to help you be successful and getting your book completed. But you have to go through these steps. We can't help you if you're not doing this. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Teresa. You're so welcome. But this information, at any time, you can come back to this website. You don't have to call me. You can say, let me get on the Souls Write House page or Sherry's page, and let me get these steps down, because this becomes very informative and informational for you to do as far as your program here on the website. But once again, this gives you your book cover, and then it's going to give you your book creator. Then it's going to give you the option of creating your book size. So people may say, what is a 6x9, 8x10? Well, what you need to do is focus on a picture frame. When you're focusing on a picture frame, the picture frame is like a 6x9 or 7x10, things of this nature. So that's what you have to do when you're creating your book. So once again, you're going to also decide if you want your book to be a matte or if you want your book to be glossy. That is real important for you to decide, because that it becomes your option. And there is a difference in the books. There is a difference in one being glossy and one being matte. And then also it's going to give you a book template. People say, what is a book template? Well, the book template is where you download on KDP. It's going to give you an option of downloading a template, and that template is going to allow you to choose which size book that you want, and then it'll download it on your computer, and then it keeps all the information saved on your thing. It's going to insert all the information that you need for your book. So your author name, your copyright page, your dedication, your acknowledgement, the table of contents, and things of that nature. It's going to provide that information on the pages, and you just supply that information. You delete what's there and supply the information that it's asking for. If there are blank pages in the beginning, normally about the first 10 pages, whatever page is blank, you leave blank, because when you're turning the pages, that's why they're blank pages on there, set for a certain reason. So just once again, if you have any questions, once you're on KDP and you set up your account and you get kind of confused on one of them steps, you're more than welcome to give us a call down here. And that's what we do. We kind of walk you through these steps, because again, it is, thank you, Terry. Good. Let me know when you get here. Okay. Let me know when you get here. But this information is so that people can get started on getting their books done in 2019. That's what we're doing this thing for. And like I said, we're going to have some good news about a move that we are doing. And we're coming back to the Burlington area. So we're super excited. So you guys just stay tuned for some information in the next couple of days. And we're just super excited about that. But once again, you go through these steps right here on the KDP, and it's self-explanatory. Everything that's on that KDP has when you put your mouse on anything, it highlights it. Click on it, read the information. It's all about you doing the work, doing something. Okay, you'll do something when you do something. Okay. And then the tools that I'm offering again is postermywall.com. They are able for you to create books, flyers, videos about your event, and things like that. This is a very awesome tool that I use. And then PZAP is a photo editor. So it allows you to take pictures and make them to where they're sizable for your Facebook cover page, your Facebook things, or book covers. It allows you to go in and make it be a JPEG. And I'm going to put that down in the notes, JPEG. And then also you normally need 300 dpi pictures, and that is the pixels. Okay, that means your pictures need to be a 300 dpi for your front cover. So make sure you're taking your pictures with a good camera, or it's at least a 300 dpi. If it's not a 300 dpi, you take the picture and drop it into PZAP, and PZAP will convert it into a 300 dpi. So these are all tools and things that you do to help create your book yourself, so that you don't have to pay people to do this work, because that's why they want $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, because they're going to go in and they're going to create all the steps for you, and they're going to do all of this. They're going to tell you to email them your book description and things of this nature. They'll create your free ISBN, so you're paying a couple of $100s for something that's free to do. Okay. The book cover, they're going to charge you, where the same tools that I'm using, they're going to go to those same tools and create your book cover, and then charge you a couple of $100s for something that they did for free. Now, there are people that do editing and graphics and draw your designs on your books. So those are the people that you insert when it comes to your book description. It's going to have a tab there that says contributors. So when there's contributors to your book, don't exclude those people. If someone drew something, someone did your forward, someone edited, someone did anything to your book, add them in there as a contributor, because it's going to actually be stamped. And then you got more people that's going to sell your book, number one, because they're in it at the end of the day. So once again, be careful of people that will charge you to do things that's free. So if you take the me time factor, and that's my mission today, is if you take the time to stop and take about an hour and say, okay, I'm going to go in here to kdp.com. That means that I am a publisher for Kindle Direct Publishing. You have an option of creating your paperback books, and you also have an option to create your ebooks. And when it becomes to your ebooks, then your ebooks become your route to getting your process done. So I'm just wanting to thank everybody for coming on the show today and listening to how to get your book published. And we're super excited about what's happening with the resources that we have available here at the Souls Right House. So go take some time today. And as you saw, it didn't take me 15 minutes to sit here and break it down to let you know how to get your books published. So God bless everybody. And remember, go do something.